Hey folks, Kevin here. You know that though. Been a busy few weeks and a rough couple of weeks. I just want to let you know I hadn't died. Smoking an Unhinged today. And I think we're going to drink a little Toxic Masculinity. And before we get to the end, and I forget to tell you whether I like this stuff or not, you've seen me smoke these and drink this before, so you know I do it again. Oh, Lordy. School's been busy. Been doing a lot of running around. Been doing a lot of little projects. Doing a lot of keeping up with orders. Doing all kinds of stuff. I was a little under the weather for a little while. And for that time, I was coughing enough where I really couldn't have made a video. And had it made any sense. Or have it make as much sense as one of my videos normally make. Which is probably not that much. I do want to tell you a story, though. Now, those of you who know me know I drive a Ford Transit van, a mid-roof. It's not the high roof. It's not the really long one. It's the mid-size Ford Transit. So it's about 8.5 feet tall, and it's about 16 feet long, I guess. And it's not a small vehicle. But I have to tell you, this thing has been hit, it's been backed into, it's been run into, I've had people pull out in front of it. I've had more than any other vehicle I've ever owned. And I am beginning to think this thing is invisible. Now, I don't know how it could be invisible because, like I said, it's a large vehicle. I'm going over to the school. For the class a couple of weeks ago. And I get over there close and I stop at a truck stop to take a shower. Now I park my truck at the truck stop and I'll get out and walk around. I get in the side door of the van. I'm standing in the van with the sliding door open, and then I'm in there gathering my stuff to go in and take a shower. The van is parked. The van is turned off. I'm in the back of the van. All right. And all of a sudden I hear, I got my back turned to the door. And I turn around just in time to see my sliding door pop, go bing, and turn sideways on its two front rails, like a swinging door. And then it crashes to the ground. And I'm going, what the hell? And I step forward a little bit in the van. I look, there's a semi-truck there. And I'm looking at the trailer, right at the end of the trailer. Now, what obviously had happened, this guy's backing up towards me, and just barely the edge of his trailer just barely slides past the end of my sliding door and crunches in there. And when it rocked back forward, there was just enough of his trailer stuck behind that door that it popped it all the way off. And in doing so, it bent all the tracks, and the sliding door is not supposed to swing out sideways like that, and it ain't designed to do that. So it bent a lot of stuff, and it broke a lot of stuff, and it did all those kind of things. But this is not the best part. Now, the truck driver gets out and comes back to where I'm standing, and I'm angry at this particular point in time. And he grabs a hold of my door and starts slinging it around like he's going to shove it back in place and all that kind of stuff. And I stop. This stuff's bent. And he goes, well, we're just getting out of here. I call somebody to come get this. And stop. It's got to be fixed, and it ain't going to get fixed here in the parking lot. And so I'm still making payments on this van, so it's got to be fixed. I got to call somebody. I don't want to, but I got to call somebody. So I called the local sheriff's department, and they come out. Two of them come out and do an accident report and the whole 9 yards. And while they're doing their thing, I'm standing there and still angry. And I walk up to the up beside the semi up by where the cab's at, and I turn around and look. Absolutely no way they couldn't see this vehicle, because, like I said, his driver's side just barely hooked the edge of my sliding door, which was open, so it was slid all the way back. And so most of my van was exposed out his driver's side. So I don't know what I don't know what happened. I didn't ask for an explanation, any of that stuff, but I don't know why. But that's still not the best part of the story. I get a phone call a little later from a lady who says she's with the safety office at this trucking company. And I said, hey, no problem. She goes, I'm just trying to figure out what happened. And, I said, well, I was parked in a parking lot and your truck and your driver backed into me. And all of a sudden a man's voice pops up. And he goes, well, yeah, we're just trying to figure out what's going on here. And he goes, are you an expediter or something? I'm just trying to figure out why you were in that parking lot. Why I was in the parking lot? And I said, well, let me tell you something. It's none of your damn business what I do for a living, and it's none of your damn business why I was in that parking lot. And the guy got angry. Well, I'm just trying to find out what happened. I said, well, let me tell you something. Here's what happened. I was parked. I was not in the driver's seat of the van. The van was turned off. I was in the back of the van. Your truck driver backed into it. He goes, well, why were you in the truck parking in to begin with? I said, well, let me tell you something. I wasn't in the truck parking. I was on the auto side of the truck stop, about 40 feet from the gas pumps, and your truck driver was the one who's not in truck parking. The truck parking is all the way on the other side of the building. So this guy's going, are you an expediter? I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing there. None of your business what I'm doing. It's a public place. The lady goes, no, we don't want to fight or anything. We're just trying to figure out what happened. And I go, well, this is what happened. I was parked and your truck driver backed into it. That's what was happening. Now, I wasn't angry at the truck driver at this particular point in time, but I was angry then when the guy goes, I'm just trying to figure out why you were there. None of your damn business why I was there. It's a public place. But now I'm in this situation where all of the body shops are backed up. I can't even get my truck, my van in until January or February. January or February. Now the local body shop was nice enough to get my door closed for me, so it's not hanging open, because I had to drive all the way back from Ohio, 320 some miles, with my door ratchet strapped closed. Almost closed. I had about that much of a gap, and gap all the way around, and I had to stop at Walmart and buy a couple of them big body pillows and shove them in the cracks so stuff wouldn't fall out. Now, it's just going to be inconvenient as hell. Until February. And the guy at the truck company, he didn't even introduce himself. It was the lady who called and said she was at the safety office, don't remember her name. And then all of a sudden, this guy tries to jump in and ambush me out of the side because he didn't introduce himself, didn't say who he was or why he was there. And not even a, hey, we're really sorry our truck driver backed into your parked vehicle. Is there anything we can do for you? Some folks as kids. Maybe y'all can figure out exactly why my giant van is invisible to people. If you can figure it out, let me know. Until then, see y'all in the woods. Salty Dog out. That is all. Bye now.